How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are heating up. And what do I mean by heating up? I mean they're going up in price. Some of these are breaking records. Yes, breaking records. And some of them, maybe they peaked. Maybe this is as high as they'll go. Maybe it'll go down from here. We'll look into that. We'll analyze all this kind of stuff. And at the very end, we'll do one that I've previously done a few months ago and see if it's dropping, if it's still going up in value. Let's look into this. All right, first up, we got Venom, number 3. This is the first appearance of Null. We got a 9.4, not really moving, going from 175 in February to now averaging 175 as well. Not up at all. But a 9.6 is up 10% from 214 to 235, and a 9.8 is up 5% from 316 to 333. You can look at that graph and you can kind of see it had a little bit of a boom back in the mid 2000s, and then it's just kind of a little bit went down, but it's slowly kind of gaining a little heat in it. So what's going on with this book? Well, it's the first appearance of Null. There's some speculation that there's something going to happen in Doctor Strange 2. I don't really know. There's also something it's going to be in Thor Love and Thunder. You know, what is it? Thor 3 or 4? 4, I think it is. There's like maybe there could be the sword or something like that. So this book has been on, I think, some top 10 lists recently, some trending heating up lists. So that's kind of like what's going on with that. But if you looked at the reason why I put this on there, if you looked at that graph, you can see that it's just been pretty steadily just going up, a little here, a little there. Nothing like major, nothing, big peaks, big, crashes, nothing like that. Just slowly, steadily going up. This is, with Null getting more and more popular as things go on, this could be something that's maybe in the future, could be an even more expensive book. I would definitely go for a 9.8. I would not start getting into the lower grade stuff. I mean, a 9.6 is fine, but you really want a 9.8 of this book while it's still reasonably priced, or you want to get some of the variants that are the more popular variants, the more expensive variants. Those are the ones that would probably be your better bet in the long run. So next up, we got Batman 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn. An 8.0, only up 1%, but a 9.0 is up 18% from 753 to 890, and a 9.4 is up 8% from 878 to now averaging 950. You can see the graph up there, and this slowly kind of went up, and then it's been steadily just kind of teetering along. And this is kind of like what I projected that most books were going to happen this year. It's kind of, you got the comic boom in here. It's going to kind of go like this. This one seems a little bit on the upswing, but that could just be this month. Next month it could go down a little bit. And then the month after it could go up a bit. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's heating up, but is it really going to be going up that much more? Is it going to be breaking records? Probably not. Not really. I think it's going to be teetering along for a while. Next, we got Swamp Thing number 1. We got an 8.0 selling for $295 in February, now selling for $369. That's up 25%. A 9.0 up 5% from $412 to $432, and a 9.4 up 32% from $720 to $950. Look at that graph, and you can see it's like boop, big little jump right there, big uptick. So what's going on with this book? Well, his first appearance with House of Secrets 92, but then this would be his second appearance, but it's also the first appearance of a different person that plays a Swamp Thing. So technically this is the second Swamp Thing. But why is this heating up? Well, the reason why is there's some possible live action something going on. Now, we did have the TV show, and that was great, but the reason why it stopped was budget reasons. But they announced something else again, so that's why this one's back on the list. But I also think this is a great book long term anyways. It's his first solo, and it's also technically a second appearance. And yeah, I think the cover's amazing. I love the cover. It's one of my all-time favorite covers. But yeah, so this to me is a good book regardless. Next, we got Tomb of Dracula number 10, first appearance of Blade. A 7.5 is up 52% from $2,000 to $3,030. A 9.4 is up 16% from selling back in December for $6,200 to $7,200. And then a 9.6 broke a record for $15,600. The previous sale back in November for $12,000. It is up 30%. So yes, I am surprised to see that this is breaking records. I didn't think it'd continue to break records, but wow, $15,600. I had a 9.8 of this, and I sold that for, I think it was 11 or 12,000. We were so happy, and this was before the comic boom, so probably end of 2019, or when the comic boom happened, 2020, I believe. But anyways, there's this crazy see now 960 selling for 15,000, breaking records. A lot of people out there are saying like, oh, we're in a comic crash, blah blah blah. Yeah, there are some books that are going down. There are also some books that are continuing to break records. So it just really depends on which book it is and how popular that book is. This, of course, is really popular because the new Blade movie should be coming out in like a year or two. All right, next we got Strange Tales 111. This is the second appearance of Doctor Strange. A 3.0 is up 18% from 425 to 500. A 5.0 is up 19% from 650 to 775. And a 9.0, another record broken, sold for 4,800. The previous sale was all the way back in 2019 for the same grade, and that sold for 1,020. That is up 371%. 371% from the previous sale. That was 2019. These books don't sell that often. Now, this is not the highest grade at a 9.0, but this is a record price for that book. Think about that. And was it 2019? I think it was like mid 2019. So almost 3 years. And wow, it's up almost 400%. That's crazy. I mean, it is second appearance of Doctor Strange. Now, obviously, you'd want 110, which is a better book. Also, a bit more iconic cover than, 111. But still, a good book nonetheless, because so many people can't afford the 110, so they'll go to the 111, which is still a second appearance. So, I have one more on this list. Before I do, if you like this stuff, you made it this far, please think about subscribing. This will be an update on one I've done previously, and let's see what's going on with this update. So for our update, we got New Teen Titans Annual 2. This is the first appearance of the Vigilante. And we got a 9.4. Back in February, was selling for on average $130. Now that is down to $115. That is down 12%. A 9.6 down 5% from $155 to $148. And a 9.8 down 10% from $355 on average to $328. So no surprise here. Peacemaker, the show has ended. It's done. It was a big success though. So this book has kind of cooled off. The hype isn't really there. But I think this will let her drop some more. If you're into this book, let her drop some more and then pick it up before anything happens with season 2. And you should see a little boost there. All right, that's it for the day. Have a good weekend.